Welcome back to Blankspace. I've been tempted back by the promise of secret endings. Fortunately, to do that, first we're going to have to be the worst. Really? Apparently I was, judging by the comments from the creators on the last video I did on Blankspace, I was really close to getting the true ending choice. I think where I went wrong was I didn't actually give all the flowers to Beryl. I'm pretty sure I reloaded at one point before giving her all the flowers. I'm pretty sure. I think that's what I missed out on. I think I also didn't do the dance scene when I replayed attempting to get the better ending. Other than that, I think I pretty much was right on point there, so I might actually reuse that save and try and get that properly. But I think, for now, this video is going to be dedicated to being the worst. So we need to get all the endings in order to get the secret ending. And, well, pretty much, from what I understand, there's two distinct factors at play here that determine how your ending is going to turn out. And it's essentially, if you recall from the earlier videos that we did in this game, Beryl goes over one of them in the course of the game. It's just how much Chris engages with the puzzles. Appears to be a direct correlation to Chris staying alive and pulling through. Think of it as like keeping your brain active is essentially keeping your brain from shutting down. So, I believe that's referred to in some circles as the doom counter. If you engage with the puzzles, actually try and solve all of them, get invested in them, so to speak, that's low doom. Your chances of surviving drastically go up. If you don't, that's high doom. So doom, and the other one is obviously bonding with Beryl. So, how much you care about Beryl and Beryl cares about you, and how much you engage with the puzzles as opposed to just half-assing it, not giving a crap. So we're going to start out by doing the worst of both. This is going to be the no shits given run. So, let us begin. There's going to be a lot of jumping around through stuff that we've already seen. Not really going to show off the puzzles unless we find some new dialogue in the course of that. That's just different. Alright. Let us begin. So, hi Beryl. What can we do to be mean? Let's throw our boot at you. Well, good to see you're not dead at the very least. How rude! I'm sure I just scored on the first impression meter with that one. Yeah. I see I should have done the same when our roles were reversed. When our roles were reversed? I waited for you to wake up for so long, I fell asleep again. The fuck? For real? How long was I out? Well, the clock said 19 minutes past 8 when I gave up and closed my eyes. There's a clock on the wall? Can't really see it from over here. And now? It still says 19 minutes past 8. Hasn't moved since I first saw it. So all I can tell you is, long enough for me to get very bored. Well, fair enough. What if there are no second chances? That'd be stupid. That would just be stupid. Stupid or not, it might be a plausible possibility, don't you think? We wouldn't want to end up stuck up here forever, would we? Stuck here forever. Besides, aren't you curious about the code used behind the riddle itself? What if figuring out how to read those equations might be useful to us somewhere later on? Ooh. I think we're right back into it. Now, we did a big trust last time, and she did tease the crap out of us, so... Mikey. No hard feelings. I'd rather have us make a key exchange once we both have one. Which is a perfectly reasonable decision, in more honesty. Not the easily trusting type, are you? It's only fair. Well, it's not like I'm about to complain. It's your choice and I'm going to have to comply with it. It simply means we're in need of more teamwork still. And don't you want me to throw you the calculator over? What if it lands on the floor somewhere and you break it? Come on, my aim is not that shitty. I did kind of throw a boot at you. Don't. Fine. Things are starting off quite frosty. So, will you help me with my puzzle? It's a good chance it might give us the key to my freedom, so what do you think? Alright. Solving an equation. I think I might have actually tried this choice before, but what not? Who cares? Doesn't matter. I'll just type it in the calculator and see what it comes up with. Really? Our lives could be on the line here, and you just want to bash away at the keys and hope? Last time I checked, these things were advanced enough to solve problems with a bunch of equations in them. So now you want to leave your fate in the hands of a machine? Hey, this thing was designed to do the boring part of it. I wasn't. Approach to something can be a matter of making or breaking it sometimes, you know? Yeah, and sometimes the outcome is the same, no matter how much you try to change it. Why are we having this conversation again? 2,612 times 25, Marco. Add 65,300. Now add 66,620 to that. Gives us 71,920. Done. Did that work? Good job, team. So now I have your key and you have mine. How do you want to do this? Are we supposed to throw them at the same time? Oh, wow. Okay. So we can actually be extra mean. Give me yours first. Why don't you throw me yours first? I don't trust you at all. Maybe you can start earning some. I haven't lied to you once, and this seems like it's meant to be about teamwork. Is this how you really want to play things? Fine. Oops. Where the hell did you throw that? Seems like our hands are tied now. Well, either you throw your key to me so that I can actually go and retrieve yours, or we're going to end up stuck here forever. What do you think is worse, starvation or dehydration? This bitch. I swear she's gonna make me regret this. Probably. At least my aim isn't as shitty as yours. Could have saved so much time if only you'd done that from the start. Catch. At least she didn't run off on her own. Do you think we got off on the wrong foot? Do you believe that could have gone better? Probably. Fair. Good to be free. And also, give me back my boot. I suppose you've earned it. Huh, I didn't realize they made kids' boots this big. Ooh, burn. What? The zipper? It's a style thing. Maybe you wouldn't get that. Oh, I get it. It's a style that says, hey, laces are too tricky for me to use. Oh my god, that was good. And now, time to escape room. Did you just pinch me? Consider it payback for the boot. Guess I should be glad it was just a pinch. Alright. Okay, just a bit of irony here. I've replaced us here as getting a boot to the face once I see them. Funny. What? For most people, boots are something to wear on their feet. For you, though, it's an all-purpose answer to all questions, isn't it? Yeah. Fair. Two of you combined. That's what it says. See, I think we touched... When we were here, I think we touched Vale's wrist to check her pulse? But this time we can touch her chest. Actually, my chest was supposed to reassure you. That's where your heart is, isn't it? Clearly that's the kind of logic one should not argue with, else they'd go insane. And most people would check for a pulse in the throat, maybe rest their hand beneath the breast, but obviously you're special. I'm not a doctor, so bite me. Okay, just let me rest for a moment. Might bite later if you ask nicely, though. I guess you're fine if you can joke like that. Alright. We're not gonna be a gentleman, though. Just gonna let her be. She wants to rest, we'll let her rest. Does this girl suffer from... what was that sleeping disorder called again? Narcolepsy, I think? Interesting, we did investigate everything, just enough to open the door, so... Seriously, what was it that I was doing last night? An interesting completion bit. Makes me wonder if I did actually miss something. Then again, we aren't really going for the 100% completion, since we're doing the worst possible routes first, but... fair. Huh, she left her key by the lock. Might as well take that for safekeeping. I don't remember that from last time. Did you wait long? Sorry about that. I don't know if this actually makes a difference to the, right back, yeah. To any meters, but try sun and ice, one after the other. And yours goes first, of course. Wasn't any great meaning to it. You just happen to think of yourself first. Do you think that has anything to do with finding yourself single often? Here we fucking go again. My love life is still none of your goddamn business. Did I touch a sensitive subject? No, you found not a subject. I said this is not a subject we're talking about. Alright. Let me actually finish inputting this. Alright, let's just go. Attitude change. Is this room gonna have more stupid shit to solve? You're not interested in hearing my honest opinion, are you? Besides, how does it make sense for the only exit in a classroom to lead to a bathroom? Might have used this before, but... ghosts aren't real. What makes you say they aren't real? Well, logic for a start. Never seen one either. Besides, why would a ghost want to bother me? I'm the sort of person who would give them a laugh by shrieking in horror, after all. Yeah, you don't strike me as the type. With a bit of good timing, who knows? Having fun, aren't you? Want to concentrate on actually getting out of here? Spoil sport. What about you? What about me? You don't seem to have been fazed by anything in this place. Honestly, what's your secret? I keep an open mind. I mean, who am I to say what's real and what's not? Any normal girl would have freaked out at least twice by now. So you're saying I'm special? You're unusual, that's for sure. This isn't gonna help us solve puzzles. No need to ask why I'm staring at her. Why I keep staring at her. Okay. That was just a new line that popped up. I feel like I don't have the best track record when it comes to plant keeping. You're the type of person who gets one only to never water it. I don't get plants. I've been given some before. Not my idea. Same hat, Chris. Let's just say none of them led a happy life. Does that reflect the home environment they were in? I'm gonna dignify that with an answer. Just hope that these seeds don't end up needing to be looked after, or we'll be shit out of luck. Fair. Uh-oh. Anti-talk. I'm gonna be harsh. I think I'll see a sad girl, desperately longing for self-validation that she's attractive, hoping to provoke a reaction out of me by hinting that she wants to flash me her underwear. Ouch. Are you satisfied with your silly game? Come on. Marco? Yeah? Vent's over there. So which way do you need me to move? Isn't it obvious? No. Like I told you, I'm not one for peeking up skirts. Just tell me where to go. Don't tempt me. What? Maybe they are no fun sometimes. A bit to the left. Oh, like this. Too far. Back a bit. Now. Close enough. Beryl, what's so fascinating up there? Seem to have stopped doing anything. I'm sorry, I let myself get distracted. Fair. Let's move on, though. I mean, just looking back on this feels like a low, high doom. Never mind, they can just check the damn vent already. Okay. Yeah, we're not... Definitely low something. Because we're getting fed up. Well, damn, we did not catch her princess style this time. Well, thank fuck he didn't stab me with that. God, she looks scared shitless here. You okay? Nice reflexes, Marco. Yeah, that was 10 years out of my lifespan. I feel like we just kind of called her small child style, their hands around the waist or hands under the shoulders. Don't do that again. Fun and games aside, we still have a door to open. Suppose the other thing we could do is this. Alright. This is starting to piss me off. Okay, good. Doing this is worse in hindsight, knowing what this does to Beryl. What are you doing? Channeling my frustrations into a new course of action. This cabinet doesn't look all that sturdy. I think it might give in after a good kick or two. I'm really not sure that's a good way to solve it. It'll probably work. Seems good enough to me. Where's the fun in cheating? You're trapped in a shady place with a guy who while being forced to solve weird puzzles, and the thing you're worried about the most is cheating. Yes, and I thought I was trapped in here with Marco, not Thog, the caveman. I mean, you're better than Thog Confused, Thog Smash, aren't you? This feels like a legitimate turning point here. This feels like a legitimate... We've crossed a line here. Guess that answers my question. I'm starting to regret having you as a partner. Don't know why she looks sad. The damn thing's open, isn't it? She's not just sad, but hurt. Wow, we went through all this trouble for a tiny screw. It's just made to mock us, isn't it? Just because it's small doesn't mean it's useless. Complete mummy outfit, oh boy. The handle was no match for my boot. The ephemeral boot of Chris. Damn. I suppose. I have now obtained scissors. Pretty damn majestic pair of scissors. We didn't need to do this puzzle, so we just kind of have this now. Do we get different dialogue if we try assembling this now? This board was a clue to help me solve the combination lock. I think I can safely ignore it now. Fair. Alright. Mystically, of course it's fucking locked. So, if we just take this... Okay, swipe the card through, but didn't unlock. Kinda expected that, really. The magnetic strip's been broken, after all. Oh, we need to cut off the marked corner from the card. Forgot about that. Alright. And... no comment. What do I need to do here? It's a small thing, but here you can choose to not draw anything on the chalkboard. In which case, you can be locked out of it and you just get... It's a Blackboard. Doesn't seem to have any secret messages for us. Alright. Put the vent cover off and found a scissor blade up there. What do we need to do here? There's something fishy about this cutting board. Don't you think the question of whether or not someone likes salmon can say a lot about them? Where the hell did that come from? Well, you mentioned fish. Yes or no? Some people like mushrooms, some don't. What does that even say about a person? I think your question says that you're struggling to think outside of the box. I swear you're weird. The weirdest girl you've ever met? Possibly. Thanks. You realize that it wasn't necessarily meant as a compliment. Yeah. It's still a cutting board. I still have no idea what it's doing here. No hanger? Do we? Okay, yeah, we gotta stick our hand in. And we're right ahead to... Let's open the door without her. So our boots unzipped. Screw it. At this point I'm too confused to even try to make any rational decisions. I want some goddamn answers. Besides, maybe I'll be able to make more sense of things without her distracting me. Still has that cursed key on her, though. So I'll have to bite the bullet and take it from her. And hope that it doesn't bite me. Creepy as it looks, it really does just seem to be a key, like she just said. Right, I'm not gonna wonder what else might be lurking in that godforsaken tub. Happy thoughts. Let's see if this is the right key to begin with. Small miracles. What? Hello. What the ever-loving fuck? Well, that was some wishful thinking, Chris. One more proof that this place isn't fucking real. I pretty much just got it. What the hell is this? Mind space? Why does this door open out to nothing? Is this an actual dead end? Is this somehow designed so that I can't proceed without her? Yeah, pretty much designed that way. Okay, this has to be a fucking dream. There's no way any real door could open onto that. I just need to wake up. Except I also convinced myself earlier this isn't a dream. For all the things that are weird in here, it feels too clear, too consistent. I'm remembering it too well. Because I've never known anyone like her. Where'd my subconscious even have invented her from? It can't be some kind of virtual reality either. Pretty sure I would have noticed if it was by now. The scissors just proved my point further on that one. In conclusion, I don't know what the fuck is going on, and I don't fucking like it. Guess all I can really do at this point is wait for her to wake up and give me some goddamn answers. That was unexpected. Chris? Over here. Oh, no comfy sofa to wake up on this time. Don't seem to be cuffed to any pipes, though. Seems like someone doesn't always keep his promises. How? All things considered, I don't recommend sleeping on the floor. It's not very comfortable. No shit. That's how I woke up too, remember? Unlike me, you had a rug beneath you, so you have less of a right to complain. Wait, you just called me by my real name. I never give it to you. What the fuck, Beryl? Why does the Kraken door lead to a fucking space? Is the Shadowgate is this Shadowgate suddenly? Tell me what's behind the next door. No, tell me, because I already did. What are you talking about? You opened the door without me. Can you blame me for being curious? There wasn't much else to do while you were out of it. I just thought we were doing this together. Hey, it's not like I would have left you here. Just wanted to check if there was finally the way out or not. That's so. What did you see? Doesn't that pretty much confirm this place can't be real? Well, let's check it together. Yep, we are definitely low and low. What the fuck? There was literally nothing here. Just empty space when I checked before. Oh no, Chris. Some people might really worry about your grasp on reality. So what the hell's going on here, Beryl? Come join me at the bar. I can play bartender for you. Oh, this is really fucky. This looks like the club we referred to earlier. A place I know well. Come to think of it. It's a bit bigger than mine, but the layout of the bathroom is pretty similar to the one in my apartment, too. Coincidence? I don't think so. And now let us chat. Well, this is interesting. You can ask for just some truths. Not just anything in this place. I don't want to drink anything from here, I just want some answers. Conversation is usually more pleasant over a drink, isn't it? Depends on what kind of conversation it is. Right now, I think I could use some clarity of mind. Well, it's not like I can force you. So, suit yourself. I'd say you saying no to alcohol is a rare sight. That'd only get me into more trouble, wouldn't it? What the hell are you trying to imply? Nothing. Just admiring your assertiveness, mostly. Enough of this nonsense. Carol, what's going on? Really? God, this really is a dickhead, girl. This really is a dickhead route, isn't it? I'm gonna say seriously fucked, and not in a good way. Thank you so much. Worst is that I can't really disagree either. I'm a ghost. At least that's what I've been calling myself for as long as I can remember. Yep, we got a dead person staring at us right now. Does the idea of interacting with a dead person unsettle me? It does. Considering I never believed in these kinds of things before. Oh, we actually picked this choice before. It's a bit hard for me to wrap my head around any of this. Well, I can sympathize. I don't think I used to believe in ghost stories when I was alive, either. Thing is, you don't really seem dead to me. You say you're a ghost, but I can touch you just fine, too. That's one of the reasons why I'm quite fond of this place, mind you. As far as I've experienced, you seem like a pretty normal girl. My future is set in stone, for now. You know, part of this comes as a surprise. If I would be completely honest, I think another part of me knew all along something like this had happened. Chris? Yeah. Just because you're here now doesn't mean it has to be an ending. Nothing is lost yet. So try not to dwell on it too much. Easy for you to say. I know you're trying to get my spirits up because you had something like to get out of this whole situation too. Things aren't always that easy. Maybe you should just fuck off and let me make my own stupid decisions in peace. Not for me, or even for yourself. You could at least try doing it for him? What? Who? You know who I mean. Is she honestly bringing my ex into this again? Won't care. Probably won't even know. Like I said, I haven't seen him in months. If you could see me, if you could hear me, and I told him what had happened, you don't think he'd come running? Is she asking me this as a rhetorical question? As if not, I'd have fucked up big time. As in even more than I assumed I did. Maybe I want to think about that right now. Yeah, this feels like a really high doom conversation. Really does sound rather hopeless, doesn't it? I was right the first time. You're fucked. Tell me something I don't know. What else can I do, Chris? I'm stuck like this either way. I think someone once said, there's no difference between illusion and reality for the one experiencing it. Oh, I like that one. I don't trust this girl for shit. If she's lying about all this, or if she really is the devil wanting to steal my soul. Something feels very wrong here. Boy. Yeah, we're definitely getting down to the low values. Oh, we are talking about the puzzles again. Actually, a specific reason for the puzzles. I'm gonna let you wonder about that for now. All I need to know is that they shouldn't be skipped. It sucks to be her, but do I really want to play along to this? I'll be the same as always while I'm awake, of course. You have an interesting definition of help, Beryl. Oh wow. I feel like we've had this before, but can I count on you, Chris? I don't think so. What's the point? Both know this is all meaningless. Why would it be meaningless? You said to yourself, I'll forget everything that's happened here, even if I do wake up in the real world. It's likely, but there's still a chance. What's the point of me solving any riddles in this room? Wow, are we gonna get out of this entire puzzle room because we've done so poorly up until now? Puzzles, they help anchor your thoughts. Help anchor my thoughts? Everything been fine? Wouldn't be here in the first place, would you? What, using these as a distraction? Make me not think about what a fuck-up I've been for ending up in here in the first place. Getting stuck thinking about negative things won't really help your situation right now. You need to find your will in wanting to live. Okay, let's assume I go back and wake up. What gives you the guarantee I won't end up here the next day again? I don't remember this place. The only thing stuck on my mind will be the thought of how I couldn't even kill myself right. That is accurate. I'm sure that's going to get my spirits up. Besides, you shouldn't be telling me what I can and can't do with my own life. Yeah, definitely we're going down. So that's how it's going to be. Suppose I ended up wasting my time with you. Sorry to disappoint. Though honestly, I don't think you're being yourself right now, Chris. And what the hell do you know about what I'm like, huh? Just stalking and tell you everything there is to know about the kind of person I am. Oh dear. You're fucking with me. No way she didn't just carefully time that. Screw this. Chris? Oh look, the Sleeping Beauty is finally awake. So while I was out, did you... Nope. Really did just ignore all the puzzles. Told you I would. They're a waste of my time. Didn't ask to be dragged here. Did you just sit here doing nothing all this time? Well, I was doing something. Managed to find out all the stuff you have here tastes like shit. What's more, none of it gets you drunk. Not even a slight buzz. Nothing. Think these might get me fat. Wow. What, are you not in a talking mood anymore? Well, what do you know? That makes two of us now. Fine. If you want to be like this, I won't waste any more of your time. Let's go through the door and follow your way out. The locks are all open now. Bye. Well. Did she leave just like that? I still hate all this spooky shit. Fuck it, I don't care. Alright. I mean, let's stay. I don't feel like going anywhere at the moment. I'm feeling shit's bad. Probably didn't help matters with the way I approached any of this either. It's not like I can turn back time. Technically, I'm not even physically here, am I? Why the hell do I feel so goddamn tired? Okay. Well. We've definitely passed on in the real world at this point in time. Yeah, that definitely... Definitely the worst possible way this could have played out. Cryptic Blackboard message. Oh man. Alright. I didn't really know what to expect as far as the bad routes. I'm gonna say this hurts in several ways. Although I have a knack of getting myself worked up and thinking things are going to turn out far worse than they actually would be. I may have done that in this case, but told you they all have the same universe. Yeah. That is a rather... It definitely feels like kicking open the cabinet is... oh, hello. Oh, we're a ghost now. Definitely feels like kicking open a cabinet was the turning point. It's either that, and or opening the door was the turning point here. That really sent us down the path, and we just finished it off in that opening conversation. I wonder, I think we got that choice normally. I wonder what picking not a chance on that will you help me thing. Wonder what that does to our ending. That definitely, with us not giving a shit about the puzzles and not really giving a shit about Beryl, that definitely sent us straight to this ending. What the hell? Oh, hello there. Guess those regrets of yours were bigger than I thought. What? You didn't tell me I had a time limit to leave. You didn't leave? So you were still inside when the space collapsed? It's actually interesting. I wonder if that had a direct influence on you becoming like me. Interesting? This isn't fucking interesting. Undo this shit. Perhaps you should have taken the situation more seriously then. Because now you have no choice but to take it seriously. Unless, of course, you don't value your own sanity. Congratulations, Chris. You're officially as screwed as I am. If not more so. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Can't you do anything about this? If I could, do you really think I'd be here myself? You cannot help me now, and I cannot help you either. Have fun figuring things out for yourself. Yep, bottom of the pile. Bad end attained. Right. Well. So we don't leave. The space collapses on us when Beryl leaves. And we become like Beryl. What happens if we... leave? Bye. I guess since she's kindly giving me a way out, I can pack my stuff and scram. I spent enough time in this weird place. Though I somehow feel I won't be getting a glimpse of the real world anymore. Shit's bad, isn't it? I probably didn't help matters with the way I approached any of this either. Sit around more, but that would be just delaying the inevitable, wouldn't it? There's not really much to do around here either. So, fuck it. It's just time to face the consequences of the stupid things I did. So, I swear if Beryl was lying about leaving the door open. Yep, here we are. Yeah, last room my ass. I've asked the obvious question at this point, but this place is already fucked enough as it is. None of this shit making sense is just the cherry on top. Honestly not interested in figuring out how Beryl logic works around here anymore. I just want to get out of here. Please tell me the red door is finally the way out. Oh, hey. So I shouldn't be surprised anymore. You see, the last door wouldn't be the last door. The red door's double doors too, just further apart. This corridor looks pretty ominous. Fuck's sake. What the hell now? Is there supposed to be one last choice? Does one door lead me back to the real world and the other straight to hell? I fucking hope not. There should be an instant reset, but it doesn't like be able to do something for no reason. Concealed passage? There's some kind of hole when I knock on it. Pushing it doesn't make it budge, though. Wrong way, turn back. Alright, in we go. Okay, this is clearly another door. This one is also open. Here it is. Here it is. And just like that, time to find out the consequences of our actions. Really feels like, thinking about things for, really feels like Chris tends to retreat into himself a lot and lash out at people. We don't know much about his relationship with his boyfriend, but maybe that's what wound up driving them apart. Chris's own mental health issues. His own issues, so to speak, drove his relationship apart, drove him into this cycle, this downward spiral that led to his suicide attempt. And if he approaches Beryl with that same... Oh, wow. Oh. That just straight up... Yeah, that's no epilogue. We did. Well. That is a little surprising, but... Feels like... if we approach Beryl in the same manner that you could theoretically see Chris approaching people with in his actual daily life, then... he just continues his cycle, his downward spiral, wastes the chance that Beryl gives him, and then either ends up living forever with his regret, or deciding to just face the consequences of his downward spiral and accepts death. I suppose he did say that he wouldn't be getting a glance at the real world anymore, which means that he has died, and by exiting before the space collapses, he just passes on. Fair enough. Okay. Well, that's 2 of the 6 total, and then secret end, so 7. I suppose the remaining choices, I feel like we've done high on both counts, puzzle and barrel. I feel like we need to mix and match now to get the 2 middle endings. I say high on both counts, but technically best outcome of Doom is low, so we've done low barrel, high Doom. in terms of our two main contributing factors. So, yeah, we mix and match low affection with Beryl and do the puzzles. See what happens. High affection with Beryl, but fuck around and find out with the puzzles and see what happens. So it's going to be 2 separate playthroughs for each of those. Which means we should be a full showing once again. Which they should be shorter since we've done a bunch of good and a bunch of bad choices now. So, alright, but that's going to be for a different video. I'm going to still try and put in both. I'm going to still try and get both of those in one video. Then possibly True End and Secret End in the final video. I think that'll work. So, that'll be all for now. This was the worst possible outcomes of Blankspace. And until next time, until then, thank you for watching.